meeting him in Vibo for the sleeping clinic hospital thing, and the trip right now on the way home to get the dogs and that, I felt it was a cleansing between me and God. I was listening to a lot of Christian music and that, and just a lot of things going on in my head of stuff that was stupid and so on. And one of the things was I was thinking about these things I've done that were stupid in my life, not just in my life, more specifically while I was sick, and realised that I did a lot of judgmental things towards people who's all of them I want to apologise to. And I have been thinking about that for a while, but I felt I cannot even mention this stuff to someone. I can't even, just embarrassing, uncomfortability, all that, just no. And even some of them where, some of the things I did, or rather the things I said, was something within my faith, and also some of them are not Christian, so they might not understand how it affected me, how stupid my moves were. And then I was like, yeah, well, I was reading a book. I'm reading a book from a big priest, a Salt Lake City church or something in America, and he's written a book that's called Become Better at Being Yourself, in Danish, as in it's translated to Danish, and I'm reading it right now. And right now the subject design really hit me hard, because it was really where my life is right now, with how I'm seeing things, how that thing with jealousy of others when you want things but you're stuck in a test and so on, and you need a new perspective of life, because you're like, why does everyone else get this, God, but not me? And like it or not, that's jealousy. That is us trying to say, God, hey, you give them that, why am I not equal to that when you love me as your daughter and son? And all these thoughts came, and those thoughts he was very specific about in the book, about that is those tests, and we gotta raise up higher, because we know God will give us what we need, but we also know we need to stand firm and I can't say the word. The Danish is udholdenhed. Perseverance, that's what you call it. Yeah, perseverance. So with all that, then came other things, and back again, the things that I wanted to apologize to people for, of things I did, and say that I forgive them, because there's also some that didn't know they really, really hurt me at one point, and I can't let it go. And we need to learn to, like they say, brush off the dust of our shoes. I mean, literally, Jesus tells the disciples to do that when people don't accept them in different cities at that point. And I'm just like, I'm drawing so many big, heavy stones, and right now I'm going through that healing point. And all I wanted to do with this video was actually just talk about a song that I realized didn't mean the thing I thought it meant, or rather double meaning. The song Every Move I Make, Christian worship song, most people I believe know it. Every move I make, I'm making you. You made me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Every step I take, I'm taking you. You made me move, or something like that. And when I just listened to it, going with all those things going on in my head, I was like, I always thought it was like a song saying, God, you gave me this body, you made it able that I could think, that I could walk, that I could speak. Your breath is in me so I can speak and I can live. But then when I was thinking now, I was like, wait a minute. No, it's not. Well, it could be that too, rather. I believe that the song now refers definitely for me to how we need God to be able to do these very heavy steps that if we were alone as humans to deal with it, I could never say sorry to people or forgive you to people without having God preparing me for these things, realizing that I maybe have screwed up and all those things and that. And with this song, when I heard it, it was like, it's not just that God, He gave me breath so I could speak, so I could breathe, so I could live. He didn't give me feet to only walk and that. It's also metaphorically that God, you make me move. Every move I make, I'm making you. And instead translated more to every move of the good moves, of the good choices I make in my life, I can do because of you. And I was like, what? Huh. Yeah. It's quite crazy that every breath I take in you. And instead of the literal meaning, metaphorically again, that both His Spirit, so the Holy Spirit is in me, can help me in that. But not just that, like that when I need to say something to people that they're hurting me, or forgive them for something they, like you said, they know not what they did, or they didn't realize they hurt me because how they are, the personality, whatever it is. And also the times when I, as a human, was too human, or the devil pulled my leg a bit, so I said things I should not have. And that's where I'm like, every breath I take in you. As in, every time I learn to forgive people or say sorry, then I'm doing it with you in me, because without you I could not forgive. You forgave me so I can forgive others. So now I need to forgive others and forgive myself. And to forgive, you need to do it with your heart, which is a move. You need to change your heart, change your thoughts, change your words, and go, instead of saying, okay, they did that, they hurt me, and I'm remembering it all the time, to, they hurt me, or I hurt them, and I screwed up, and even if they might have hurt me some way, and I'm judging them, I have no right to judge people, because I don't know what their position was. Yes, I might have seen it, simple answers or something, but I don't know what their situation was. So I have no right to tell them, or to be mad at someone when I wasn't in that position. So I need God to help me move to forgive them and forgive myself of stupid things that we've done. And I need God's Spirit, God's breath in my lungs, in my body, in my mind to again do it, so that I can apologize and I can say, hey, you hurt me, it's hurt for a long time, but I forgive you now. You didn't know what you were doing, or you might have done, but let the rest be rest. Move on. Be happy. Because God made us live so we could be happy with Him. And yeah, that just hit me a lot. Yeah, I've been crying a lot while driving. Don't know. Haven't driven in a very bad state. Don't worry for that. But yeah, it just hit me that with the song, every move I make, I'm making you. Every breath I take in you. Every time that we have something difficult to do, God comes in and He either gives us a short or long journey on how we need to learn to forgive ourselves, forgive others, and say sorry, like Jesus would do. So yeah, that song became quite powerful for me. It's a long time since I think I've cried on video. this long journey. I've been sick, I have been sick for many years, and now I can finally say I am getting healed. I am getting there where I really wanted to be for a long time. And that's also the thing. One of the things the book said was that with you might want to be somewhere else totally, and you're like, God, why haven't you done this? But it's probably because you're in a test area and you haven't cracked the code, so to say, to the test, like escape room. You can't get out of the room before you have figured out the specific things. And I was like, okay, God, I'm basically all my problems. The only thing that can happen now is you heal it because I can't, and so on. But reading that book, I don't know if you know that feeling of like the Holy Spirit coming and whispering almost to you. And with me, I was like reading that book, I'm like, oh, that thing. I'm like, but that's not what I'm 100% reading about. No, but that thing. You need to forgive yourself. You need to say sorry. And the worst thing for me, or more difficult thing, was I kept feeling I had to apologize in person. And most people would of course say, well, obviously, yeah, that's what you should do. Yeah, that's what you should do. But when you don't really shoot things, it's very hard to do things in person. Especially depending on the people, how close you are. I mean, the people that I have had to apologize for on two, and who I have had to forgive or need to forgive and so on. These people, I'm not close with all of them specifically, not in that sense. So it's also that with I have to get over this awkwardness, this weirdness, and just like, I got this because God's with me. He's finally shown me who I need to say things to, what I need to say, forgive them and forgive myself, and just how to say it so it's not awkward. It will be uncomfortable and a bit weird now, but not awkward for me, so I can do this because I can do it through God who gives me strength. He gives me his breath so I can speak, so I can forgive with his Holy Spirit. He gives me the moves and I make moves through him. Then I make good choice move because it's with him. He does that. And trust me, this has been a long journey. I've had some of these things for 15 plus years, other things for 5-6 years, others for 4 years. It's many years of frustration and pain, unfairness, and I find. Oh, my nose is really good. So yeah, as you can probably hear me with the crying and snottiness and everything, it's been quite a day. You know, see, I'm very puffed in the face because I have half of the time I've don't know if I cried or anything, but yeah, it's just been puff. Oh, they removed the motorway here. That's not good. I was supposed to get on that motorway. Oh crap. Okay, well, I hope you guys understand, and I hope it can help some of you. And please bring in prayers to Michael. I don't know when I will upload this. Bye.